This week's edition of The House of Da Vinci is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And with Halloween just around the corner on Thursday, make sure when your kids come home with their big stash of candy and you come home tired after walking around all the neighborhoods with them, make sure when they're enjoying their candy that they're washing it down with the same thing that you're washing down your treats that you're taking as the inspection tax for making sure everything's all safe in that. Yeah, make sure that while you're taking in all that candy, you dilute it down with that one beverage that has all that great water taste, but will not add a single calorie to the Halloween candy you're eating. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Monday night, which means we have specials going on.
Bonbons are half price. This bonbon is full price, and please refer to me as Bonnie, if you would.
Can I interest you in tonight's special?
So those are both of those special items are behind the counter, the bonbons and my precious little one right here. As we are going to be going in once again into the House of Da Vinci. We're in House of Da Vinci 3. And we've worked our way through an old refabbed mill, and now we are on our way where?
We're heading out to, as Da Vinci said it, Roma. In other words, Rome. We're told all roads lead there, so it won't be too hard to find.
Yep, that's what they say. So that's where we're going to be headed next. So get yourself all seated and rested up.
Nibbler a booth, y'all.
Tori will take you to your spot. Virgil will get your orders made up, and we will, without any further ado, since we used all they do making dinner last night, we will go ahead and get things started. Let us catch up to see. I wonder if we'll get to meet the Mad Math Monk tonight.
I don't know. We've been kind of dancing around him for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
The Inn of the Bald Lady.
Mm-hmm. I guess an Italian pub instead of an Irish pub?
Yeah.
Or I should say...
It's an inn.
Is it a cantina in Italy? No, that's Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was trying to remember if they had a special name for him.
I feel like Italy is more wine and less beer pub.
Mm-hmm.
But that might also be a class thing.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out what's going on at the Bald Lady here in just a little bit while we wait for it to load up. I took the week off last week from vacation. We had this stream last week. I took the week off from all the others. Everything will be back in schedule this week, and hopefully by about this time tomorrow we'll have everything updated on YouTube. So catch everything there.
Signora Calva, Bald Lady. I hear cat?
I hear cat.
I think I see cat. Yoink.
Whoops.
That was intentional. Clearly. Okay, so
you gotta spin the thing off there.
See, entirely intentional. Where's the kitty? Oh, those are rats.
We see rats. I don't see any kitty. I've been out here for a while.
Is there anything else out here that we need? Okay, there's dudes we could talk to, but I feel like we need to be discreet.
Yeah. All right. Go.
Could skip, but we're not gonna. See this.
Room 1, room 2, or room 3? The long road from the house of Leonardo.
I'm paging back to see if we have a record of which room they're in. Bald lady. It doesn't tell us what room. Yep. The road from the house of Leonardo's friend was long.
But luckily, after some time, I met a traveling merchant with extra space in his wagon and an interest in company. He took me to the gates of Rome, but when I told him what part of the city was my destination, he just shook his head. Apparently, Leonardo wasn't kidding when he mentioned the slums. Finally, I arrived at the place of our meeting. I had goosebumps just walking through the district. But as the master says, the greatest deception men suffer is that of their own opinions and biases. I need to give this place a chance and look forward to seeing Leonardo again.
Okay, so how do we know which room? Will it even let us look at other rooms?
That takes us to there. Will it take us to the other one, too? Oh, we guessed right.
Oh. Okay. Yep. And I presume we have our monk.
Yep. So it appears.
Or by game devs. Nope.
Yeah, we've noticed.
They forgot how to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
which was where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't make their own.
Mm-hmm. And had skill or intelligence. Two things to find. Art is.
We're the reason it broke, aren't we?
Find some.
Someone could do it.
That means we gotta find the 3 ampules.
We have 2.
We gotta find
One in the glove, one in the orb.
We gotta find the other.
We have to find Borgia. Too important.
Across the street. Surprise, surprise. Old lady, finish the title check.
Okay.
Alright, now the fun begins.
Oh boy. Yikes. Okay. So Marco's a bit of a spy master, whether he intends it or not.
Mm-hmm.
If he is the everybody who knows everybody. Still, door to the house where Borgia is staying. Barricaded.
There's a sliding lock there.
Yeah. I don't think we're meant to go in that way.
Sure.
Stuff going. What's up the stairs?
The burning pub.
Floor is damaged. It would be dangerous to walk. So you're going to let me stand here, but there's no reason to go in there by what we're... So where do we start? I hear Kitty again. Yeah, I don't understand.
Oh, I thought I saw a flash over there. It is.
Time portal.
Yep.
It's dangerous to walk there now, but not
if we go in the past.
Not before. Before it was burned out.
Yeah.
Hello.
Kitties.
I think we see how this place burned down.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they had the smarts to get out. Booze and flame do not mix.
No.
Not even close. I'm quite sure, but that's the one that has something interesting going on visually.
Alright, something's got to go into there.
That's a water skin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Opportunity to stop this place from burning down, so that's why that's our objective.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so none of this is helpful. This takes us back in there. The fire.
Go back a second. I don't know if that's just because the art. Yeah, okay, it's just the art. Okay. It almost looked like it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I think there is something in there, or it wouldn't let us look that close.
Right.
And we can't go back outside.
No.
Okay.
Click on the kitties. That brings us to there. Okay. I thought maybe I saw that it lit up on the cats earlier, so I thought, well, maybe there's something there.
Sausages don't have anything for us, does this?
Aha. You know where that goes?
Because the meat wasn't going to be anything helpful, but
no.
Whatever tool was necessary for this had to be hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
Put out the candle. The pub is no longer burned out.
Yep. Now we can do something with the fireplace. Or not.
Or so. We just have to get there.
Yeah.
Climbing through the coal scuttle. He's gonna know someone was there as soon as he gets back.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
We got there, we got there, we got behind us.
Some map. Italy. Urbino, San Marino.
Bologna. Renzi.
A lot of places we've been. That needs something, I think.
Yeah. That did some sort of wicker.
When did Borgia have time to set all this up? That needs a thing.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the purpose of this map is. That
key
needs
for
a
that.
key. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna at least look around. What else is available? Why are they letting us focus on this portrait?
Because there's something behind it.
Dear son, I'm satisfied with your leadership of the papal army, and I'm pleased to see the diplomatic skill with which you've managed to integrate the army of the French king into your own. That will be very important in the coming days. The time for sovereign territory ruled only by our house, the House of Borgia, is at hand. I heard you had some trouble using gunpowder with your mercenaries. Learn from the French. What good are allies if we don't use them appropriately? Finally, the most important thing. How are the plans going that you gave to Master Leonardo? I understand it is a big job, but it's imperative that you have control over the progress of his work. I don't care how you handle it. Your father, Rodrigo de Borgia, Alexander N. Pontifex Maximus, 1496, from the Vatican. Okay.
Alright, I need to check something real quick. Humor me, everyone. Just a moment here. I gotta make sure something's set right sound-wise.
So this
Yes,
guy's
it is. Okay, cool.
dad
Cool.
was hanging in the Vatican around some of the time that this was happening. Oh boy.
Now, is he saying father as in father, or is he saying father as in
The letter
Pope
ended.
Father?
The letter ended with a name ending in Borgia, so
Yeah.
literal
All right.
father. Could be both for all I know. Can we take the tongs? No. Hold this. Do not yet understand what we're looking
We got
at.
a red dot spot. Does that go in the opposite
Yeah,
wall?
it must. This is beyond my understanding of what I'm even looking at, so I'm
Okay.
gonna start with what I can understand.
Go with what we have.
What? I don't understand what this is doing.
Not sure either. Let's do them in a specific order.
Wait. The red arrow points up if I put it here. It pointed up if I put it on the back. We may not have enough information. It's doing the same thing no matter where we put it.
Alright, do I make the weird proposition?
What?
Do them in alphabetical order?
Would be Bibena first. Okay, that's different.
Uh-huh.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, because it shifted from upright to diagonal.
Mm-hmm. That's sounding different.
Yeah. Why?
Not sure what the pattern is, but at least it's not resetting.
I mean, no, these aren't all places. It's not only pinging on the places we've been.
Yeah. Okay, whatever it was, that was the right order. Now we got more.
I don't understand why.
No, I don't understand the pattern.
Evidently need to proceed further, but there's no straightforward way in yet.
So they expected us to brute force it.
I think so, because there's... None of this makes any sense.
Alright.
It feels like this is supposed to be the answer, but I
Yeah.
can't... I
We
can't
don't know
even
what the question is.
can't even begin to make sense of what they're trying to do.
There we go.
Ah, that's the answer. Pick the symbol that it's showing.
Yeah.
So which one of these is showing an arrow pointing this way?
Here, here, here.
Given what this looks like, I'm
Yeah,
inclined to
I'm
think
inclined
it's
to
over
go.
here.
I'm inclined to agree with you.
There's our answer.
Yeah. Because the circle makes a difference.
We're looking for a black arrow pointing up and to the side.
Don't have a black arrow, so you gotta go with. The only arrow we have going to the side is Urbino there.
San Marino. Okay. So do we now want a dark?
Like there.
No. So dark and light are reversed entirely. So we
Okay.
want a dark arrow pointing up on a light field, like
Okay.
this. Or not?
That was.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Light
We have
arrow.
downward.
Dark. They weren't expecting a brute force. It's just we brute forced it before figuring out what we were supposed to do.
Okay, now it's looping that red cord around.
Who did he have build this thing?
Sort of luck.
It's more like a key to me.
Yeah. What I would have interpreted it as well, but. We're not done with the upstairs yet. But...
No, we are not. There's the barricaded door. This looks like a thing we can pick up.
Yeah, oil lamp.
Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning, burning, burning.
Be great for triggering a wick.
Stamping tool needs to... So this is some kind of stamping mechanism. targeting mechanism of some kind.
Something's got to go in. That inks it.
I guess. That needs a thing plugged in. This won't turn unless the pin is placed.
Right. Is that anything down there?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't see if anything had transformed. That's why I was asking.
Okay. Let her end up in here. Yeah, your father, Rodrigo de Borgia.
Yeah.
Pontificus Maximus. He might have been the Pope. We'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why can I not pick up these tongs? They look so pick-upable. Should be able to just open them and grab it. I don't know. That is slightly moving something. This is in the way.
Okay, is there anything we can do with these from that side? Nope, okay. Just trying to eliminate possibilities.
Yeah. I very much want to, but it's not letting us.
Alright, I've got an idea. Go back to the map. All the way, let's come back over here to the globe. We've got a wick. Let's put the oil lamp there.
That appears to be it.
Get over.
How do we
There we go.
set it on fire?
For it to travel up the wick. Go.
Force it up the wick.
I figured that had to be some sort of fuse wire.
Okay.
Marked out the areas that they've conquered.
Or it could be a clue for us.
Yeah.
Or both.
That's something new.
With the rotary handle, and it won't let us take the compass or the drill. What the foof is this?
See anything movable?
A very funky looking screwdriver.
Yeah.
Wouldn't help in this situation, would it? Oh.
No.
Wait. What's the grid on this look like?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We don't know what we're stamping, but it's a clue to this machine.
Yeah.
Would this be helpful here? No.
No.
Don't really know where we're focused.
Alright, my guess was correct. I've managed to mark some squares on the map. Now I'm sure I'm one step closer to discovering Borgia's secrets.
On the opposite page. Nope, same information.
Yeah, new change.
Okay, so where do we use that screwdriver tool? Because this seems to be functioning just fine.
Yeah, it just needs paper put in it, basically.
But we don't have... The only other thing we have to interact with is the hot mess of a barrel over here.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we begin? really don't know.
Trying to see where it would go in, what it would go into. For there?
Unless it's there?
Yep. And now it's no longer blocking it. Alright, now we got something.
Nothing happened. I think there's still something missing from the machine.
Oh, there's something we needed. Looked like we dropped some stuff too.
And it looks like it's not going to let us pick it up. Couldn't get in range.
No, at least not yet.
Shattered pieces.
Alright, so down we go.
Bink, bink. Bink, 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 bink.
Middle.
Bink, bink.
Okay. Down we go. Let's see what we can find. In you go. A metal card.
That'll do it.
Now we just have to mark it.
Right. Just to... Yeah. That either does nothing now or nothing at all. Bink.
So there. 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 Oh, okay, you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Proximity.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know where this card goes.
I think I do. Make sure it matches.
Ding, 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 ding,
Okay.
ding, 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 ding.
I can remember over in here, so that's why I wanted to. That's why I wanted to double check. Not that I doubted you, but I doubted myself. So.
All right. I think the roller was a retry button.
Probably. Alright, so go upstairs. I think I know exactly where that goes.
Good, because I don't.
Alright, go back to the barrel.
Roll
Go to the back of it. Right there.
Oh, so it's a replacement for the thing that broke and fell
Yeah.
on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Hold the handle.
I need to close the
middle
metal frame.
There
Okay.
we go.
I very do not understand what this barrel is.
It's like an old computer punch card.
Okay, so we have access to all of that. Who the foof built this thing? Because clearly it wasn't Leonardo.
Okay, let's go back to things we can do things with.
Okay, this. Okay, we pulled it, and what did that do?
Alright, grid, bottle.
We
Can't
have to
quite
do
do
something
anything.
else
Alright,
first.
let's go to the water bottle.
So that needs to be filled with liquid. So do we just need to foof it?
Looks like it. The old bellows. Flip the switch.
And that's a lot of corks. I don't.
Switch moving up. We're missing. Something's got to go there.
We don't have anything to go there.
casings have already been filled, so done with that.
I don't know what that did. Okay, that pumped
It's
fluid
loaded it.
into them.
Yep, it loaded it.
Powder.
Yep.
Oh, the punch card
Yep.
was saying where to blast out the map.
Yep.
So we're 2 for 2 on blowing things up in episodes of this.
Alrighty, so
Okay. I'm guessing these are supposed to line up. I don't know which direction this is supposed to face. And I don't know where we're going. Are we supposed to clear everything on the map to see what we're doing?
I don't think so. There. Okay, go back over here. Get that so it points upward.
And this so
then
that it
bring
points...
that around. Yeah. We're playing pinball here.
Well, that just happened. I don't...
Somehow I think there will be no doubt that someone's been here by the time we leave.
Oh boy. So he's messing with the chemistry.
Nitrogen, hydrogen, soda, strontium, sulfur, carbon, and oxygen.
4 to 5 to 2 ratio for the boom, boom, boom to boom, boom, boom. Apparently.
Yeah.
And unidentified ratio 45 to 15 to 75. That's 3 to 1 to 5.
5, yeah. I was just about to do the same math.
15's common enough that I'm starting to pick up on it.
Mm-hmm. And it's probably we gotta get that combination probably inside there.
Not letting me mess with whatever's going on down at the bottom of it.
It's not taking us to the drawer for once.
Mortar and pestle.
Mm-hmm.
That one I recognize from like 2 commemorative things you've got. That needs a thing.
Those need things.
All the things need things. So many things in need of things that need things. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that's doing. Can do a lot of looking. 1, 4, this won't turn. That's latched shut. We can't get in. There is too much dang chemistry.
Alright, so we can weigh things out.
Except we can't lift this. And it's very heavy. So we need a counterbalance. An awful lot of needs and not an awful lot of haves yet. Some kind of mass. That needs something to get it open.
Yeah, everything needs something.
We don't have any somethings. So we can't get into whatever that is. Some kind of seed?
Looks like it.
What is...
That was a booby trap. Hanging on the target. A bent
wire.
wire.
Looks like a key to one of the things. I don't think I'm gonna go downstairs until we've done a little more looking around.
Until
Here,
we finish looking around.
there's the glove. There's something poetic about rotating sides. The idea of using them militarily may seem cruel, but it's perfectly fascinating. Leonardo is said to have been inspired by the war machines of the Roman Empire in their designs. With the strength of the ancient Romans, I could easily conquer all of Italy, but I can only work with what I have. And the firearm Leonardo sent me, that is art. It's not much use in real combat yet, but with a little art and minor adjustments to the gunpowder recipe, it become my enemy's worst nightmare. One man, a single weapons, and dozens dead in just the first few moments of a battle.
The tank.
But what matters is what the master still hasn't sent me. I know he's still working on the gate, but he's avoiding completing it. Maybe it's time to change my approach. Perhaps he can be persuaded to be more diligent if I give him the post of chief military architect and engineer. Pretty sure that didn't work.
Yeah.
A matching game. Goat, elf,
So it would
snail, goat,
appear.
snail. Are they on opposite sides? Oh, we're supposed to be looking for this particular match. Okay. The goat snail here and here.
Okay.
The snail's here, but where's the one on this side?
There it is. Very good.
That was like the first one we checked.
Yeah. Oh, good guess.
That was a random guess?
Good guess.
And it was this guy and this guy. Key in resin. We gotta dissolve said resin.
I'm just puzzling what that formula is for.
Yeah. Can we disarm that thing?
We may have already triggered it. Got
No.
something there. A couple of things there.
I'm gonna start with the thing we can actually work with.
No problem. I'm just trying to be observant.
Yeah. Impure charcoal powder. So that'll be a source of carbon, but we're gonna need to refine it.
A switch.
I can't tell what this needs to work with.
Not giving us.
That shape.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall having seen that shape.
Up above on the barrel. But I don't think we need it there anymore.
Okay. Heat.
Yep. A metal part.
Rectangular end.
Yep.
Something's missing here. Because we can't move anything.
Mm-hmm. I guess it needs some sort of wicking cord.
I don't think this is what this goes to, but...
Plus. What if you can put charcoal into the mortar and pestle?
I guess would be not because it's impure.
Yep.
It needs to be filtered.
Filtered. Wait a minute. Go back over here. Is that a sifter?
Could be. No.
No.
But I think this is where this goes.
A
Metal lattice. It fits in a corner.
Plugs in somewhere. Okay, we don't pick anything up from it. Okay.
Okay, you said you saw the shape on the back of this.
Yeah, go over here. Turn around. Right there.
Yeah, the mystery switch. If we divert the liquid in here, what happens?
Let's find out. Okay, now go ahead. Now that you've got it that way, pump it again.
Alright. We get a full bottle of mystery.
Yep. A flagon of gunpowder.
What was that recipe we need again?
51575.
Of what items? Okay, because gunpowder is nitrate is saltpeter, sulfur,
sulfur and coal. Charcoal.
and charcoal.
The carbon, saltpeter is the niter.
And sulfur.
And sulfur.
This one doesn't actually work. One is 15 unit. So we've already done the math to translate that.
Okay.
Don't you?
Does the metal plate piece go in there? No.
I straight up can't figure out.
There we go.
That was an entirely random guess. So we now have a bomb.
Container with gunpowder.
And it conveniently closes itself so it can't confuse us.
Right.
Thank you.
Still don't have it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not understanding what is.
All right. Dumb and stupid question, partner. That thing, does that screw because of the? No. Okay.
No.
I thought maybe because of the striations, maybe it was supposed to be a screw.
Okay, so it's not just me playing the entire time.
No worries. All right.
I'm passing the buck.
Let's come back over here a second.
Or are we supposed to use the orb for something?
Good idea. Let's try.
I don't know.
There. Upstairs real quick.
Okay, so we don't have to face the thing again. Good.
Oh, that's right. We took from there, so we don't need.
We already got the bent wire from
Alright,
there.
so I think we're done up here till we have our key.
Turn towards the stairwell.
Yeah. I was just making... I wanted to make sure if I pulled... wasn't sure if I pulled all the way out, so I was making sure. Alright, now...
Might be time for hints, because I am very stuck.
Alright, let me do some more looking around here.
I mean, it's appropriate day for this, because that looks very much like a pumpkin.
Yeah. This is true. Alright, takes... Now...
X, 2, 3 sideways, and 1.
1 through 6.
Can you tilt so I can see the symbols of the... Whoa! It's a shaker.
Yeah. I need something to put the gunpowder in.
Okay, we've been spinning our wheels too long.
Yeah, it's time to hit the glue button. Alright. Where should I place a container with powder? It has to be somewhere in the lab. Alright. So, that being the case...
Does it go in the shaker?
Go there. I think the thing on the table looks like a grinder lacks a part on top. The egg-like container from my inventory would fit perfectly.
So the mortar.
Yeah.
I don't catch the missing a top idea myself, but okay. Because the only thing that looks like a grinder to me is the mortar and pestle, and it doesn't seem to be missing anything.
The table looks like a grinder. Button. Alright.
At a risk of sounding very disrespectful, the foof are you on about? There's only so many things on the table, and none of them seem to have anything to do with this. Drop it on that knob on top anyway. Looking for a round bit with a Does it go on one of those threaded things towards the right of that? Back out one step. See those 3 pointy spires?
Here?
Does it go on one of those? Because I am completely running out of ideas.
Hang on.
None of these are missing anything.
Back up.
Is it saying it goes on top of that weight? At the bottom of it? This doesn't look like a grinder, but...
No, this isn't a grinder. This is a scale.
What are they talking about? May I try something?
Go for it. Oh, goes in there.
Okay, this is not a grinder. This is a shaker.
Okay.
Incomplete tile. Okay, now this at least makes sense.
Incomplete filter. Now we have a complete filter. Put it back in. And now it's going to sift everything out.
It was a 4 to 5 to 2 ratio for the gunpowder. Of... Okay.
Well, there's our symbols right here.
Yeah.
So this is the salt. No, that... We'll have to look at the chart to see which one's which.
I think I get what this is getting at. This is how we figure out which of these elements we need to be looking for.
Right. Okay, so that's the niter. The sulfur was all the way over, and then we got the carbon.
Or was the sulfur second item that we care about is carbon, and the last item we care about, the 2 is niter. So we need 3 sulfur, 1 carbon, and 5 niter.
What do we have here?
Good question. Well, I think we have
There's
our
our
counterweight.
weight.
I'm going to give it back to you now that we have actual progress, so you get playtime as well.
No problem.
This isn't watch Dad play the whole thing. This isn't watch Bonnie play the whole thing.
This is going to be into here.
So it can get sifted.
So we can sift out.
And I don't know where it all goes. Charcoal.
There's our charcoal powder.
Okay, so that's our carbon taken care of. We need niter and sulfur still.
We got stuff over here we need to get at. But let's first use what we got.
Now that we have something that we actually understand what we're doing with, get closer. Or not, I guess. It's not a hook shape. There's some kind of mechanism for hooking it up that we don't have yet. Okay. At least we've got the charcoal. No.
Okay.
Powder is already what it needs to do. Closer look at the weight. See if there's anything on it.
Yeah.
It's just a loop. And yet the most obvious purpose for it is not correct.
Alright, so. Give it back to it.
Yeah.
I put it in the wrong spot.
Possibly. Or possibly we're supposed to somehow program this thing for how much to look for, and we haven't.
Okay. Just for fun. Okay, nothing there. Now.
Similar shape to what's on the other thing, but the on the furnace where the key is. See how that's got that kind of ribbed shape on the thing up there? It's a similar shape on the other machine.
Where at?
Okay, that pattern and the thing you were just at.
This here?
Yeah, that piece is in both of them. Or something similar.
Okay, so. We know we don't have anything for that yet. I think we're done with this.
Agreed. Wait.
What?
Look at that middle tube. It's the same shape as the iron weight.
Yeah. And now we have were those numbers there before?
Those numbers were always there.
Okay.
But what does our mass have to do with it? Rotary switch. Ah.
That go to the thing.
5 right, 3 left, 4 right. Okay. 5, 3, 4.
Right.
Let's try it out.
On.
Back another step. That thing on the wall.
This thing. Well, I thought you were talking about trying that ratio.
Yeah, we don't have enough things to try a ratio with.
Okay, that's why I was confused.
5 right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 left. 1, 2, 3. 4 right.
It completes the picture.
Pretty picture. Okay. Oh, one of these puzzles. The ones they always show you on the smartphone ads that I don't get because I have a flip phone.
Yeah. Okay. So we died. Okay.
Okay. Let loose the spike trap onto the snake.
Yeah.
Shoot the spider with arrows.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I get what we were supposed to do. The water runs past us, but we have to get through the fire to get the treasure. And we died.
Alright, so, before we do anything else...
You did that and you burned the arrows.
Okay. Alright.
Big red button, that might be a start over.
Yeah, there we go.
So, first shoot the spider.
Then drop this. Or this.
I mean, I don't know if it makes a difference which of the two you do first.
I don't think it does.
Drop the snake pit trap. And now we have everything. Maybe drop the treasure before you let the guy through so it doesn't bonk him on the head or something.
Yeah.
And now we let our guy through.
Ta-da!
We get money.
And we got this thing.
And a wing nut.
And a powder flask.
Okay.
Alright, anything funky on the flask?
Maybe that's why that shape was there. On both the furnace and the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get it. So the scale, that thing, fills up the powder flask.
Right.
And then the other thing is where we use it. That's why it has that same curved rib shape. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so where does the wing nut need to go? Maybe the powder flask goes there first, I don't know.
Alright. Backtrack. Oh, too far.
Okay. I have a thought now that we're here. Can you take the iron weight back?
Yes.
That thing has 2 settings.
Now do it again.
That's what I'm thinking. Drawer number 4.
5th November 1503. My father is dead. And it wasn't a disease, as they say. It was a clear attempt on our lives. In his case, unfortunately successful. Without the Pope's help, my own power is dissipating. My only way forward is through the gate.
So his biological father was the Pope.
I tried to keep my priorities straight, but I was a fool. I was lured by the promises of Cardinal Giuliano della Rovere. He was supposed to leave me in charge of the papal army and the Ordo Industrialis. But right after I helped him win, he double-crossed me. Looking back, it was so obvious. He's the one who had me and my father poisoned. I swear one day he shall fall by my hand. Huh! How ironic! A Borgia poisoned. Every time I feel desperate, my mind goes back to that map. It comforts me to revisit my victories I won as commander of the combined papal and French armies. Perhaps when I finally gain control over that gate, I can finish my work. There will be even more cities on my map, and the name of the Borgias forever recorded in history.
Well, you got half of what you wanted, but not the way you wanted.
Okay, so
I'm guessing part of our goal is to free that other stanchion so we can do the same thing with the weights. Okay. Does the wing nut go on one of the twisty spires that are sticking up on the other side of this box?
that's what I was wondering.
It did a thing.
Alright, now...
And now it's free. And that is free! So now we can open the other drawers. I get to pick up. What's in drawer number 2?
That looks like a flower of sulfur.
Sulfur crystal.
And a small hook.
I think we know what that hook is for.
We've been looking for you for a while.
But let's get the other drawer open first.
Get all the drawers open. Yeah.
Another note. Esteemed Cesare de Borgia, it is my great pleasure to banish you from the Vatican. Yikes. You, or the men paid with your money, while you still have some left, are no longer welcome. The Papal Guard has strict orders to deal with you. As for your former membership in a certain order, I will offer you a friendly warning. Efforts to misuse the information you learned as a member would be unpleasant, perhaps even stressful. Given your state of health, I would advise against further involvement in these matters. After all, a lifestyle of stress and sin cost your father his life. It would be regrettable if you followed him into the depths of hell so soon. Yikes! Pope Julius II, formerly known as Giuliano de Rovere, 3rd of November, 1503, Vatican City. Postscript. If you care to know my recommendation, forget everything you've been through in the last 10 years. Become a monk. Find some peace. Postscript. It is impossible to hide from the sight of God himself. My dude.
Okay.
That is not how the Pope is supposed to be acting. But that is how the Pope is acting in these days. You are the pharmacist. You are the one most likely to know what to do with these things.
Alright, we have made some sulfur.
Dad smash.
Smash.
Okay. Now.
To the hook.
We'll need something to put on it.
Oh, that's right. Let's go back and get something I forgot to grab. Here we go. We need you again.
Nice.
Alright. A metal symbol.
Wait. That gets us into the other thing.
Uh-huh. Takes us where?
The glass lid.
That's right. That for here. Gotta crush. Oh, and we got something else in there. Well,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
there's our saltpeter. And a strange key.
A weird little green key with a little plus sign that we have seen before.
Yep. Which we will need here in a bit. But first, let's. Hey, Crit Witch!
Hey!
Good to have you back with us. Whole year of subscription. Thank you of subscribing. Thank you very much. You're watching me in my native habitat.
Pharmacology.
I'm grinding and mixing things.
Except right now we're doing basically the opposite of pharmacology, which is where we're making gunpowder.
Hey, we've just switched from. Well, we're just switched from regular chemistry to switched from medical chemistry to physical chemistry.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that the Chinese invented it while they were trying to make an elixir of eternal life, so I guess that sort of works. Except they were very, very wrong if that was the case. I might be thinking of something else.
All right, now.
Okay.
All right, what does this do?
We cannot access it directly, it would appear. Just don't confuse it with pepper. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Please don't. We have... Okay. I don't know what it does. Okay, that's reducing how much we... I can't move any more powder, some must stay in the...
All right, so how much charcoal did we need?
1.
That's all we need?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how much sulfur do we need?
Sulfur, we need 3.
We gotta bring this down to 3. That would be 3. And finally, how much saltpeter do we need?
5. We have 6.
All right. We have what we need there. Now,
Let's see if the scales work how we think they work. Sulfur first. That's
okay.
correct. Carbon next. Followed by niter.
And now it mixes it up.
And now we need the powder
Yeah.
corn. And that valve is to fill her up.
And now we come back over here.
Oh boy.
In it goes.
No powder ever behaves that nicely. Ever.
If you do your preparation correctly, yes, it will.
I am familiar with powders in kitchen science, so...
I've had to do stuff like that in pharmaceutics lab. Trust me, it can be done.
Ignition. Time to melt the resin off that key. Or explode it off the key. You know, given that we fed in gunpowder, that's a much more sensible result.
Ornamental key. Anything special moving on it? No.
Nope, we're just going to need to go upstairs, grab the glove, and run like heck.
Yep.
Or Borgia can catch us. Because, by the way, this is where Borgia's been hiding. Crit Witch. And we need the glove that we were using that he stole from us because apparently it contains 1/3 of something important.
Uh-oh. We are trapped. Alright, hang on.
Okay.
I wonder what that thing on the ground was for.
Same. We just read them.
Oh, poor thing. You can't hear it on... Oh, hang on. Here we go. Sorry about that.
My position,
Good thing there's subtitles.
prestige and reputation, and even my domain. Thus, I bet everything on one last gambit to obtain the time machine and reverse my destiny.
All to get your power back.
I'll give you the glove you seek. I want something in return. I know you were too much of a coward to kill the Pope. Besides, I wouldn't let anyone take the pleasure from me.
You are a sad old man, and with reason.
But I have another use for you, Giacomo. When my father was still alive, he appointed me to the Ordo Justitialis to find out more about the broken time machine and search for someone who could make it work again. It was then that we came to that Leonardo da Vinci of yours. And during this time, I learned something very interesting.
Okay.
Generation after generation of Grandmasters inherited this amulet. When the order fell to the Pope's might, the Pope took it, and in time, he granted it to his successors, along with the power over the Ordo Justitialis. It's only a piece of metal, but it is a very powerful symbol. A symbol of supremacy over the Order, and I want it. And that means you, Giacomo, will get it.
Oh, we got to do some thievery.
How you do it.
Or thievery.
But as I am an eternally gracious man, I'll give you a hint. In the Pope's study is a secret passage which will lead you directly to the amulet. Make one of your nannies help you. The monk was always in the Pope's good graces. He might finally be useful, and maybe could even atone for getting you into this mess, don't you think?
The monk didn't get us into this.
That's
You
what I
did.
was getting out of this cage. And don't forget, the amulet for the glove, piece for a piece. When you get it, I'll let you know where we will meet again. This is a token of my goodwill. We will see each other soon. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Giacomo.
Okay. I thought I saw a switch in front of us before we got turned around with Giacomo.
We definitely saw a switch in front of us. But without anything in it.
Alright, so let's see what's in the Jack-in-the-Box.
Oh, you... Giacomo box?
Wasn't going for that pun, but I'll take it.
Okay. It needs another piece, it says, but we don't have another piece to put in.
Yeah.
Nothing over there. I mean, I saw that jewel on the floor earlier, but I assumed it was a false lead. Oh, it's a gear, not a plus. It doesn't need another thing. Okay. It won't go down.
Oh, hang on. I think you got it loose. Just try. You had it. It acted like it was trying to open earlier. Okay, go back to there. Okay, keep on going.
Nope, I can't get it controlled. Okay.
Different colors. Okay, go back to the top.
That's how this is supposed to proceed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go.
What I need is green.
There you go. Now
White was on the back. Red was on the frontish piece.
there we go.
There is such a difference between this and the puzzles that Leonardo has constructed.
Yeah.
There is a very clear difference.
special key.
It's an old woman in the box.
Yep. Alright. Devil's Bargain. We finished the chapter.
Yipes.
Borgia's hideout.
To elsewhere in Rome.
Vatican, of course.
Do we want to play the chapter, or do we want to pause for the night? It's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock now. I don't think it's going to take us a while to work through that, because this is the final thing. So I think this is where
we need to call it off.
We're going to probably wrap things up here. So let's go ahead.
I mean, what is it with the last couple of episodes? First we were crossbowing everything gleefully, and now we're blowing everything up. Goodness.
Easily. Borgia's behind the building of it.
Leonardo's building crossbows and Borgia's building kabooms.
Yep.
Goodness.
Let's go ahead and quit the game. There we go. Get everything set up here. Let's look to see who we want to raid. So, schedule will resume this week. On Wednesday will be Baldur's Gate 3, as we are going to finally get some more work done on the Legend of Bende Mustaine, our gold dragonborn paladin. We are getting ready to fight Orin a second time here. Hopefully we will be able to actually defeat Orin and her minions as we work towards completing our first playthrough on Baldur's Gate 3. Is it bad? I don't see a problem with the change. Good point, Kurtwitch. So,
shooting everything, blowing up everything, that all still ends in pieces.
Yeah, it all ends up being in pieces. So, that'll be happening Wednesday. Saturday, hopefully, we will be back with more Scion Birth of the New Gods on Wonder DM's channel, as we are working our way through saving the land of the dead, saving the land of the living by preserving the destruction of the land of the dead. We are partway through saving all the Japanese hells and working our way through that. Then later on Saturday will be the return of Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe, where a number of characters from all your favorite tabletop RPGs compete in the ring that we call the Dice Tray. We're working towards our next premium live event. That would be the Chamber of Horrors, our version of the Elimination Chamber, and with people using their subscription, the options that they get for being a tier 1 subscriber, we have 2 managers now. We have Praxigorth, Thesmophori, and Wandering Silence working as managers. If you go tier 2, you can not only be a manager, but you can create your own faction. If you go tier 3, then you get to be a wrestler in Grappler's Keep. So keep that in mind if you want to look at subscribing here to the channel. That is a benefit you can get from that. And then I'll let Tom Bonnie tell you the rest.
Now, if you're interested in anything that Dad just talked about, the wrestling, the Skyrim, or just showing up and chit-chatting about Leonardo da Vinci and how many puzzles everybody around him is creating, goodness, or blowing up 14th century Rome. It would be 14th century since we're in the 1500s now.
Something like that.
Yeah. So if you want to talk more about blowing up 14th century Rome, we've got a Discord for that, and for everything else that we do on this channel. So drop us a line, have a conversation, help us figure out what a do actually is as a foodstuff. We've been using it for years and we're still not sure.
We're just going to figure it out one of these times.
Yeah. We've also got an item in there called the Prayer Closet. That's a special channel for if you need spiritual support for anything. Whatever situation you've got going on in your life, sometimes you need support that doesn't come from people, but that comes from God. We've seen prayer work in any number of ways in the lives of friends, family, and family friends. If you don't want to let us know exactly what's going on, if you don't want your situation blasted all over the internet, we can understand that. Just use the praying hands emoji, and that's what we call an unspoken prayer request. God already knows what your problems are. We don't have to know in order for him to answer.
Alright, so please take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. We're going to go raid Painting Pyre for a number of things. 1, he's become a friend. And 2, he is currently doing his All Influencer Wrestling, and a certain wrestler that I know as well as my own is making his premiere on his wrestling show here tonight. So hopefully we haven't missed it. So we're going to go raid and find out what's going on.
Closing time. Y'all come back again soon.
All right, so we're going to close and raid out to Painting Pirates. So thank you all for coming, everyone. And until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.